Yeah.
The Bart. It's me.
It is. It's fucking jarring to me how much you look like him in that picture specifically.
Have you seen Super's face?
I'm fairly certain I have at some point. I've had to have.
Had to have.
Here, let me draw what I remember of Super.
You're being a fucking asshole right now.
What do you mean? I'm just drawing Super, dude. This is lightsaber.
Looks like fat Luke Skywalker.
I'm drawing this fucking... What's his name? iDubbbz did a fucking, like, documentary about him. Airsoft Fatty, I think? That's what I drew.
Yeah.
I, like, gave up on Super immediately and I just drew Airsoft Fatty.
You gave up because you didn't know.
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
You don't know what you're...
Dude.
Yeah, you are stupid, dude. 14.
I don't know what my best friend looks like. How do you want to fucking warm up today? Because I haven't drawn in a while. Actually, I say that even though I've been drawing all week.
Yeah, you fucking liar. You're in my DMs at 4 in the morning being like, hey, look at this guy.
Like fucking side profiles of Actual.
That's how you can practice. Just draw Actual.
Already on it.
I'll draw an onion.
Okay. Yeah, you can draw onion, yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell the stupid one. So the stupid one.
But before you tell that, I'm not gonna draw I'm gonna draw Vix, because you're drawing like kind of one of my little critters, so I'll draw one of yours.
My stupid story. So I was working over in the book section, and I overheard these ladies talking about, because you know I'm a ladies man.
Yeah, you're into hot milfs.
About the lady.
You're into hot milfs.
Yeah, I accidentally drew him with a juice box, but
it's okay. He loves his juicy juice.
Yeah. So I overheard some ladies talking about books and shit, and I overheard one of them, or no, like two of them, saying, "All right, so where's this book called Hollow Scythes?"
Hollow Scythes?
Yeah, scythes.
Do you mean scythes?
Yes.
Okay.
I meant scythes. But I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt.
So are they like retarded? And I'd have to assume so.
I think so. Because fucking I went over to them because I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I thought somehow, some way there was an actual word called scythe. And I asked them, hey, do y'all need any help searching for anything? They're like, oh, we're searching for this book called Hollowed Scythes. I'm like, oh, scythe? How you spell that? And he spelled out scythe. And in the back of my mind, I was doing like that fucking speed face.
Yeah, the fucking one of him trying not to laugh.
Yeah, trying not to laugh, because I was trying so hard not to laugh when they spelled out scythe. And I told them, do you mean scythe? And they just started laughing. They're like, yeah, we mean scythe.
Yeah, in that fucking Carl Weezer voice.
Yeah.
God, fucking, what is wrong with the fucking, like, southern part of the States? What's wrong with you guys? I
don't know. I just thought that was the funniest thing ever.
Fair, that is really amusing.
Because I just thought they were, I was trying to be hopeful, but they were into like the book talk section, because apparently there's like a TikTok trend with books and shit.
Yeah, it's like a thing that bookstores do to promote or to kind of get sales, you know.
Yeah, because on one hand, yeah, it's cool that, you know, people are getting into reading.
It kind of stinks though that it's through TikTok, you know.
Yeah.
However, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. You know those cartoon reviewers that like for some reason always have like the arms crossed kind of pose?
Oh no, you gave her the arms crossed pose.
I'm doing that.
Oh, you doing that?
Yeah, she's pissed right now, bro. She's smug as fuck. Arctis just said something fucking stupid, and she's like actualing him. I can't draw people crossing their arms. Why did I do this?
Practice.
I can't fucking draw Vixtress. I stink at drawing her. I'm gonna fucking try though. I want to draw her doing like a cool action pose because I think she's cool and does action poses.
She do action poses a lot. I'm also drawing Onion Boy in an action pose.
If we were at all able to, if like we wanted, we should. Wait, didn't you? No, you put Fortnite Arctis into Bomb Rush, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was thinking that like out of all your characters, Victress would seem like the most likely to be like a skater kind of character.
Yeah, she would be a skater gal.
So I was thinking of like, oh man, Victress and Tony Hawk Pro Skater or something like that would be fucking banger.
I could try to learn how to do that, but I don't have that much free time anymore.
No. I get that.
I could use the
practice.
The Victress. I could use the Victress model, the Fortnite one that I have.
Yeah, Alright, I'm like actually trying to focus on this so that I finish it in like a decent time so we don't dawdle.
So we don't dilly dally.
Hold on, I've finally figured out an idea that I think you'll like and that I can actually fucking kind of like do.
And then I'll set it as my Discord profile picture.
Actually, literally, probably you will.
I was going to do it either way.
Aw.
Onion Boy is so easy to draw. Now I'm drawing actual. Now I don't know how to draw him.
He's 90% nose. I feel like that's really all you need.
That's what I did. I just don't remember. I hold on. No, that's not his lips. I know he has like the fucking bowl cut. Or
I
whatever
have no
called.
idea if Vix would even wear this kind of outfit, but fuck it, who cares? Alright, fuck it. I'm as done as I'm gonna get.
Yeah. We're dilly-dallying.
Who wants to do you want to reveal yours first?
Yeah, you can look at what I've drawn.
Wow, Jesus, that's a lot of stuff that you've drawn.
I try to draw actual.
That's a good onion pose. I like this one.
I drew his little face. I was like, oh, I think he's doing like the funny little point up. Little point up. I really like the face that I did for this one. It's very dynamic and fun. Then you have emo.
Right? Alright, I'm just disabling some layers really quickly. But yeah, these are all good.
Yeah.
Can I ask who the fuck this is?
It's Onion Boy, but
he's an onion. Oh, okay, sorry, I'm stupid. And then I see you've brought back the Barts.
Of course. You gotta bring him back.
This here kind of looks like a more upset version of the Roblox face, you know?
Oh yeah, the man face. Oh, she's in the she's in the Migu outfit.
Yeah, it's Hatsune Vixtress.
Yeah. You know, funny thing was I was gonna actually draw her in the Miku outfit.
I think you should. I think it'd be kind of heat if you did.
I was going to give her the twin tails as well.
I forgot her little.
Oh yeah, her
tufts.
Her little bang. Yeah, not the bangs, but the little hair.
Sideburn tufts is what I call them.
Yeah.
Because like these things are literally what sideburns are for women.
Yeah, they literally are just sideburns.
Like, guys, you know, big boys who grow big beards like me, they get big fucking sideburns and shit.
We didn't even do an intro.
Oh, I guess
Our
not.
intro was just me reacting to actual me. So anyways, with the actual intro, hello guys, welcome to the Draw Show with my good old buddy pal Bread. In today's video we're gonna be doing some doodles of the cartoon fellas from Cartoon Network.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing the big CN this time.
Yeah, with the big CN.
We did Adult Swim in our first episode, so I figured why not do its parent company, Warner Brothers Network, Cartoon Network. So we're gonna start with the most beloved block of the channel. We're gonna do the guy from CN Real.
And this represents CN Real on Wednesday nights. Green Rush, Destroy, Build, Destroy, the Other Siders.
Yeah, what the fuck was his name?
I'm Andrew WK.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're starting off on fire by not knowing the name of the person that
See, all I remember is the like fucking ad that he did, where it's like he's talking about the new block, the CN Real block, and how everyone got mad about it.
How do I draw this motherfucker?
Carefully, I guess. Don't offend him. I will be tagging him on Twitter.
So I'm gonna draw him really ugly.
I mean, you can if you want to. He'll just know that you hate him. My guy is starting to look less like Andrew WK and starting to look more like Markiplier, to be honest.
I mean, Andrew WK.
He does look like white Markiplier, huh? What was your favorite thing they did on Destroy, Build, Destroy? Did you like the destroy, the build, or the destroy part?
I like the destroy part of destroy, build, destroy.
I liked the second destroy, when they blew up the thing they built.
After they destroyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty freaking awesome. To be honest, I don't really remember much about Destroy, Build, Destroy.
No, I just remember that it's kind of like kids' version of Mythbusters without any myth busting and just a lot of blowing shit up.
So Mythbusters, but awesome.
Mythbusters, yeah, if the hosts didn't fucking hate each other. That's the funniest piece of trivia about Mythbusters to me, is that Adam and Jamie did not like each other.
Yeah.
It's like
Adam just did stuff to spite Jamie.
It also explains why Jamie seemed fucking miserable in every episode, you know?
I just thought that was just kind of his demeanor.
Right, same.
You know?
But no, it turns out they just did not like each other that much. They were work buddies, and that was about it.
You know the funny thing about Adam?
Savage?
Adam Savage. He was like a big part of old VFX.
Yes, he was. There's a game called Riven, which is a sequel to Myst. He helped design the big dagger statue that's seen in the game, like seen throughout most of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And he also built a real life replica of it so that they could use it for live action sequences.
Yeah. And
also, his father made a Mickey Mouse short, an unofficial one called Mickey Mouse in Vietnam, also known as Short Subject, which was lost media for decades until a few years ago.
Damn.
The Savage family is fascinating to look into.
But yeah, I am done with my silly guy.
Yeah, me too.
So are you ready? Are you ready for Freddy?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for Andrew WK.
Alright. Who am I gonna look at yours?
Yeah, you can come look at mine.
He blew it up so well that it's just a smudge.
Literally. The thing he blew up, by the way, was the Cartoon Network Wednesday night schedule. That's why he's got a big shit-eating grin.
He's like, teehee, teehee.
Teehee, I've completed. It is no longer Cartoon Network.
It is now Destroy, Build, Destroy Network.
You should have done that as an ad. You should have blown up the fucking Cartoon Network logo and been like, it's Destroy, Build, Destroy Network now. Oh my god, he's like a burn victim.
That's
up. Bad. That's
it's like Gustavo Fring, he got blown up.
He's like, this is the origin story of fucking Crispy Boy. That's fucking bad. That's good though, I like that. I like his beautiful flowing hair.
Yeah, he has a beautiful long hair.
He does, just like me.
Though his is more beautiful.
Oh. I mean, you're right though. Can't be too mad.
Yours is like a second place.
Fair enough. It's because my hair is greasy and unkempt.
Okay, who are you gonna do next? Oh wait, no. I'm gonna pick next.
Yeah, you pick.
Yeah. I think. Damn. Okay. I wanna pick. Gumball.
Oh, Gumball? You want to draw Gumball?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to draw
And his
Gumby.
amazing world?
Yeah, his amazing world. But not actually the amazing world of Gumball, because there's too many characters and too many styles.
You want to specifically draw Gumball.
Yeah, we can draw Gumball, or we could draw his brother Darwin.
No, I think I have a good idea for Gumball that I kind of want to do.
Yeah, no, we can do Gumball, Gumby.
I didn't really watch Gumball that much as a kid.
Really?
No, I was, because when it premiered in 2012, right? That was kind of at the point that I was like more so playing video games than watching TV.
I see.
Can't believe they're rebooting.
Yeah.
They're bringing that back.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they just, I think they just finished animation production for the season. Because it's like coming back as a continuation, I think.
To be honest, I didn't know that it actually
Surprising. It's been like
canned.
It's been kicking around the animation scene for a while. I'm surprised you didn't pick up on it.
Well, yeah, I just haven't really been that well versed into the background story of it.
Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, it's coming back. I'm curious to see how Gumball sounds, because this VA's aged like fucking triple time.
Yeah.
Like it's amazing that like both Adventure Time and Gumball, you can hear the main character VA go through puberty.
Yeah.
Because Jeremy Shada voices Finn. He was, I think, 14 when he started voicing the character, and then like when the show ended, he was like 20 or something.
Jesus.
Like, it's kind of crazy. I think the crazier part is that his voice didn't change that much.
Maybe because he was constantly doing Finn's voice.
Maybe. But you want to know the crazier part is that Jeremy Shada was also on another Cartoon Network show during the CN Real Time. He was on
what show was he on?
Incredible Crew, which was like a random, like a sitcom, like variety show, I guess.
Wait, I think I might know what that is.
Hey, let me send you a little picky of it. Why is this picky so small?
Because I think I remember the Cartoon Network show kind of like that.
At least that's how I remember Incredible Crew. I don't know if that's what it actually was.
I just remember there was like this IRL show that was just kind of like a bunch of skits.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of the cast of Incredible Crew.
Let me see. Okay, yeah, I do remember this. The only thing I remember from that show was like the like fucking putting shaving cream on stuff.
Yeah,
fucking
right.
Song bit.
Cartoon Network in like 2012 was really trying their hardest to push the like random is funny crowd.
Yeah. That's why they greenlight the Annoying Orange show.
With Toby Turner.
Toby Turner.
He's had a fucking colossal crash out on Twitter. Holy fuck, it's funny.
Oh, I bet they didn't regret a single thing after doing
it was fucking putting the Annoying Orange on television was fucking nothing but a phenomenal optics check. This one is a reference to like some internet lore if you're familiar.
And then it's like the fucking dream lore. How's VA was talking shit towards stream in the in like the Uber car. But yeah, I'm done with my Gumby. Oh.
Yeah, I am too.
Alright, I'm
gonna come look at yours first, yeah.
I'm looking at my Gumby.
Why is he so wide?
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. There's a Tomodachi screenshot that I want to show you.
And Super too.
Right? That's what I thought was funny about it.
It's basically just Super Cat, but
Yeah,
he's a blue cat. All right. Anyways, you actually did draw the dream fucking.
That's why I was dead silent the entire time you were explaining it. I was like, I
knew
leaned
you-
away.
I
I
knew
leaned
you
away,
did it.
holding my mouth because I didn't want to fucking burst into laughter.
I knew you fucking did it. Silence speaks fucking volumes, dude.
I know. I'm a horrible person. I make low fucking common denominator jokes. I kind of want to draw Johnny Bravo.
Ooh, Johnny Bravo.
Yeah.
I forgot he was Cartoon Network.
Did you know that Johnny Bravo was meant to be, the original pitch was him split into 3 guys, who were all supposed to be like Elvis Presley impersonators.
Well, I can definitely tell from the voice, but
Yeah,
I did
right.
not know he was meant to have like a fucking split personality.
Not split personality, but like he was.
But yeah, like he was actually 3 dudes.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my fucking god.
I do like Johnny
That's-
Bravo as a character, though. I think he's really funny.
He is funny. He's meant to be an asshole, but
In a,
you
in a
know,
weird
like,
way, if they ever made like a Johnny Bravo game, I could. The only game that I could really see it being is like, a
dating
gunless Duke Nukem game.
Oh my god.
Because they
yeah.
have a lot of similarities, the two characters, hey?
Yeah, they're both womanizing men.
Right, literally.
Like Johnny Bravo is just like kid-friendly Duke Nukem.
Literally, that's like exactly my thoughts. I'm like, holy shit, this is so weird. I like it though. I like, it's also like Duke Nukem as a character. I think he's also really funny.
Yeah, too bad.
Too bad
You know.
Gearbox fucking sucks.
Yeah, we love you.
Shut up.
We love you, Randy Pitchford. We love you.
I don't.
I'm lying, Randy Pitchford. I actually fucking hate you.
I feel bad for all the people who are excited for the new Borderlands because I'm like, I don't know.
I'm not really excited. I was excited for 3 because like it was so hyped up, and I was a fan of Borderlands 2.
You're right. That's the thing,
I was
is that they completely played off of the hype of Borderlands 2 that people had, and then they just completely fucked it up.
It was such a fumble.
When there's like
The main bad guy
tutorials
was
in the
so
reviews on how to disable the voices, you know, that's not a great sign, to be honest. Johnny Bravo is a very handsome man when you think about it.
He is a very handsome man.
Did you know he had his own
I
like
find him-
call-in talk show at one point?
He did.
Yeah, it was called JBVO. It was like a cartoon request show that Cartoon Network held for a bit when they kind of didn't have a lot of shows that they were running.
Wait, I think I remember that. I think
Yeah.
I do remember that actually. I
It-
do remember
they-
Johnny Bravo like answering calls.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
that's literally it. Is that it? You know, people would call in, like kids would call in, and then they would also like request shows for him to play. And at one point, some teenage girl called in to be like, "Can you play an episode of Dragon Ball?" And Johnny was like,
Yes,
Yeah,
I
and then-
remember that one specifically.
"You know what's crazy, Fox? That was
What?
lost media for a few years."
Oh no,
It's
really?
been, yeah, it's been found though, fortunately.
Well, yeah, because I do remember seeing the clip. Like,
Yeah.
I think like a year or 2 ago.
But yeah, no, Johnny Bravo has like a very interesting legacy on Cartoon Network where it's like, you know, people don't exactly hate him, but I don't really see a lot of people fondly remembering the show.
I feel like because it's mixed, because people don't like the show because, you know,
Johnny's
Johnny
a
Bravo
Playboy, yeah.
He's a playboy, but other people loves it because it's a satirical take on like
Macho
how
meatheads.
toxic. Yeah,
You know, because that's the whole thing, is that like Johnny never really gets with anybody. He gets, you know, shut down constantly about it. So you can always kind of tell the people that are kind of assuming based off of like the way that he looks and the way that people talk about it versus the people that have actually like watched the show. Because the people that have watched the show will be able to tell.
yeah. And the funny thing was, like, the most sincere relationship I can remember him having was with the talking deer.
He also liked his mama.
Yeah. Johnny loves his mama.
The talking deer. There's that one clip that rolls around the internet every couple of years where it's like that little girl who's like, "You're reading a weird magazine," and Johnny's like, "No, it's a workout magazine. I'm not interested in this. I want to look like this." I just think that clip's really funny.
I'm not interested in this.
Is there any other details that I should add? Are you done?
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay, then I guess I'm done too. Wait, hold on. There we go. Now I'm done. All right.
Let me peep your Johnny. Oh, you drew him like Duke Nukem. I was gonna do that, but I was like, no, that's a little too obvious.
I mean, it is, but at the same time, like, it's fun.
Yeah.
I had fun drawing it.
He's a fun little guy. I love this.
Yeah, right?
But this is mine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Stay away from my mama.
Hold on.
I didn't remember what his mom looked like, and I didn't want to ask because that would have spoiled it.
Why he kind of looked like, you kind of drew him like this thing.
I drew him like a Chad, no!
Hey, that's funny as fuck. But no, that's pretty much what his Gam looked like.
Yeah. I knew she had like the cool little shades, but I can't remember what her like hair was. So I just kind of drew like a grandma of shades.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she looked like. That's good though.
He
You did a
loves
good
his
job.
mama.
She does.
He loves his mama.
Does.
I'm gonna kill his mama. Goodbye,
Alright,
mama.
I'm gonna kill Duke Nukem, Johnny Bravo. Juke.
And you play like the Duke Nukem.
Yeah, the
death
Duke
sound.
Nukem riff.
Where did your drawing go?
I flipped the
You know
canvas.
what we gotta draw? We gotta draw courage. Courage
yeah,
to dog.
you're right. We gotta draw. Okay, you draw Courage. I'll draw Eustace because I love Eustace. I told you about like how Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, I had like a fucking like fever dream, or I thought I had a fever dream one day when I was sick watching it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
About how I saw the "You're Not Perfect" thing.
I don't think you've mentioned that to me.
Oh, well, the whole thing about it was that I was homesick from school one day, and so, like, you know, being a kid homesick from school, I was like, I want to watch Cartoon Network. So I put on Courage, because I was like, what's this? This was the first time that I ever watched Courage, by the way, so it really set my fucking standard. So I put it on, and it was the You're Not Perfect episode, and I was like, wow, this show is kind of weird, I like it. And then the fucking the, like, Not Perfect blue thing came up, and I was just like, what the ever-loving fuck is that? And I thought that I was like fucking losing it. I genuinely thought that I had started having like a fucking fever dream or something.
I love Courage so much because of just how absurd it is.
Right? And then I watched other episodes from it and I was like, holy shit, this show's actually like kind of heat though.
It is. It's so fucking good.
I've been seeing a lot of memes on TikTok about like people running like Courage and then like grabbing a chair and just like fucking coming in from downtown. I did think it's funny that they never decided on whether or not, like throughout the show, they could never decide on whether or not they wanted Courage to actually be able to speak or not.
So they just like made him yammer.
Well, they made him yammer, but also sometimes they made him talk like normal English.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't make up their fucking mind about it.
I think that's funny though.
Right? It's charming.
I kinda like that.
It's charming. Not saying that as like a dig against it. I'm just saying it as like a thing that they did that's I think is kind of charming.
Yeah. It has this big stupid floppy ears.
I like how Muriel throughout the show was just a complete moron.
Yeah. But we love Muriel. She's a sweet old lady.
I don't know who's been putting this on my fucking timeline recently, but like someone keeps putting like this
Is it the Luna with Muriel?
Yeah, is it fucking you?
Yeah. Might be.
You bastard.
Because
putting that shit on my fucking TL.
Like didn't I tell you about like the weird ass crack ship that I saw between like Courage the Cowardly Dog and Luna?
Maybe you may have, but I don't remember.
Because I swore I did mention it when we were talking about like crack ships.
And were we talking about crack ships though?
I don't remember.
I'm sure we did. We talk about a lot of things.
You mentioned it a while ago. I was like, oh yeah, haha. I've seen like a crack ship like Courage the Cowardly Dog and Luna.
You know what? I think I remember that. I don't remember when we talked about it, but I think I remember the conversation now.
But yeah, like I just been seeing that a lot. I'm like, huh, this is very interesting.
It is.
Like it just makes you think that like there are just people out there that just have like the most insane ships, and it's like literally the reason why is just because they like both of the characters.
I mean, that's how most of those like I don't know if you've ever been on like YouTube and saw these, but like there's like this whole subsect of YouTube where it's people meticulously editing Disney movies to have like weird crack ships.
Oh yeah, like the
bald Prince Eric one.
Yeah.
Like fucking post chemo Prince Eric that I keep thinking about, where he looks like a freaky baby.
Oh my god! But
sidebar, what's your favorite episode of Courage? Because I think mine is it's got to be Not Perfect, just on merit that it's the one that freaked me out when I was a kid.
It's hard to say because there's so many good episodes, but I don't remember their names. Because I watch in cable, so I never really.
No, you didn't know the names and shit.
Yeah.
I only knew the names because because people talk about them on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay,
but I think like Return to Slab is definitely like
that's a good
classic. The Smile Doctor is also really good.
Freaky Fred. There was a whole like reanimated thing for that episode specifically. I don't know if you saw.
Was there? Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing it actually.
And by that Vinesauce animator. Zero, the one behind Monkey Wrench.
Monkey Winch.
Don't you love indie animation?
I heart it so much, but it's not profitable sometimes.
No, it is not.
I sure wish, because I might as well be a fucking indie animator, because I really want to get into that medium, but it requires a lot of time and effort and money.
That's the sad part, is that it's being a creative online these days is a fucking uphill battle.
Yeah, because like,
not that it was never an uphill battle, it was beforehand too. It's just more so now because of the fact that everyone's trying to be one,
Yeah, I was about to say it's definitely an oversaturated market, but at the same time, it like at the most part, people, me included, mainly do it just because it's fun.
Just for the love of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, Let's Plays. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? Let's Plays aren't exactly profitable as much as they used to be. With the rise of like Twitch streamers and shit. I literally only do bread plays just for the love of the game.
Yeah.
Because I think making Let's Plays is really fun.
It's fun. You get to edit in your own little thingy.
Well, not only that, it's nothing's more fun to me than just sitting back with people that I already enjoy talking to, and then just talking about shit. I like shooting the shit with people.
Yeah.
I mean, henceforth drawing show.
Yeah. Because you used to do it by yourself until you saw me, and you're like, hey,
and then I was like, I gotta
artiste.
fucking hang out with that guy more.
All right, well, I'm done with my stupid courage.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at a little pamphlet that my dad gave me a few months ago, but I'm done with I'm done with my drawing too. It's not exactly the most funny thing in the world, but it's good.
I shall see. I shall see.
Jeez, he's so sad.
Because Eustace is yelling at them.
I mean, he is. He's calling him a stupid dog, and Muriel's in the background, just like, oh, courage.
Oh, courage. I'm gonna cook you a pie.
I like how you kind of made him like a real dog too. Because I don't know what,
just kind of
dogs have this like weird thing to them that I don't understand, where they have like this dent in their head.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what? Why do they have like the fucking testicle seam on their forehead? I don't get it.
I like it because every time I see my dog, I just like put my finger on the middle of their muzzle and just ride my finger across it. Because like dogs always have like this little like it's so weird. Their skull structure just has like this little like cylindrical indent in the middle of it. Now he's gonna be Arctis. Wow, look. This is Arctis now. This is my OC. His name is Sadage. And he is very sad. Is that it'll look kind of like Super Cat being scared.
I love, by the way, how like Courage has this like massive hole in a tooth.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
They always give him that.
Right? It's kind of like how, I don't know if you ever watched Rocko's Modern Life, but Heifer in that show has like a weird like fucking hole in his foot.
Yeah.
Like it's implied to be in his shoe, but it, like because of the fact that his shoes are red like his pants are, so it implies that it's like his foot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he has that. There's some things about like 90s character designs that they do shit that doesn't make sense, and I think that's for the reason of just so that it sticks out in your brain that you think about the show more.
I think it's mainly just for the fact that they just wanted to add stuff to the character.
Like, Hey Arnold is actually, Family Guy is actually the coma schizo dream of Arnold from Hey Arnold. He imagines himself as a little baby in a loving family.
Yes, he does. Then you have like the Ed and Eddie fucking purgatory theory.
Which, oh boy, that's one of the theories of all time.
Have you seen like the that shitty fucking
Yes, I love that fucking creepypasta rap. I sung it for like fucking 3 months or for like 3 weeks. I'm Jeff the Killer. I'm Jeff the Killer. I'm Jeff the Killer. Watch out for me. I'll kill you. I love the Ed and Eddie purgatory theory because they say it 3 times and then they just do that shitty like talk singing thing where they explain they just read off the Wikipedia page for it. Fuck it, you want to do Ed and Eddie while we're drawing this?
Yeah, I was about to say let's just draw Ed and Eddie. So we're talking about Ed and Eddie's purgatory theory.
Oh fuck.
Ed and Eddie purgatory theory. Ed and Eddie purgatory theory.
And I love how the ending of that song is, and I'm the original creepypasta, Chucky Finster. And it's not even like a creepypasta, it's just literally straight up Chucky Finster. Oh, that's right, he has like Bart hair.
Yeah.
Wait, does he?
They have, they do have hair that just kind of meshes into the skin. So yeah, they just have Bart hair.
Oh, he does kind of have Bart hair, yes. Sorry, I'm drawing Ed right now. Single D.
Which
Ed.
one? Oh, okay.
Not double D. Did you ever see that one like video that someone made? Ideally, I'm gonna draw all of them, but did you ever see that one video that someone made of
out of all the Ed boys, which Ed boy is your favorite?
Rolf.
No, I'm talking about the Ed boys, not Rolf. Who says Ed boy? No,
Kevin.
Like Ed. You fucking asshole.
No. I like Eddie.
No.
Or no, I like Double D. I like Double D.
Double D's funny.
I like his weird little stock art where his mouth is kind of like weird. I also like the fact that he wears a toque all the time.
Yeah.
He's just like me.
For a while, like whenever I initially watched Ed and Eddie, I thought Double D was a girl.
I've seen that a lot. He does kind of have that vibe to him where he's kind of a little effeminate.
He is.
Why the fuck can I not draw these guys? They're too weird looking for me to draw weirdly, because like they're already weird looking.
I'm just glad that it just kind of ended.
Me too.
Instead of rerunning. That's just kind of a common thing with Cartoon Network. They never really have shows that run too long.
Until after like 2010, then shows kind of start hitting that point where it's like, yeah, this show's been kind of running a little long, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I felt like that with Adventure Time. I felt like that with Teen Titans Go. And I know saying that about Adventure Time is kind of mean, but like, you know, it's kind of true though.
It is, but at least it ended.
Right? And even when it was kind of like at a low point where it was like it was running too long, you felt like it did always kind of understand that and brought it back at some point, being like, okay, well, we're gonna do the fucking cool shit that you guys want again.
Yeah.
Remember that scene where Ed eats a bed? So it's like a fucking rock in his shoe.
He just goes mad and eats a bed. Ed eating a bed.
When they're sleeping, they call themselves Bed, and Betty.
Yeah, because they're sleeping, sleepy.
You remember the Grim Adventures of the Kids Next Door, the crossover?
I don't like Kids Next Door as well as Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Yeah. There was like a whole big crossover that the two shows did. Because they were like the most popular on the network at the time. God, you are so fucking uncultured, Fox. You know that?
I watched fucking Kids Next Door as well as Grim Adventures, but I just never seen that.
There's a lot of really weird episodes of Ed and Eddie.
Like the Purgatory Theory?
Yeah, the Purgatory Theory episode where they go on the internet and read the Purgatory Theory.
They're like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Literally. Actually, being honest, I have the Ed and Eddie theme stuck in my head fucking all the time. It's really catchy, even though it's just whistling.
I just love that people are still using Ed and Eddie sound effects to this day.
Right? And then there's like there's been a couple of people who are making like fan continuations of the show, and I think a lot of the designs that they make are really good.
Yeah.
That one person that makes like...
they're older?
Yeah, that one person that's doing like the cul-de-sac older, and like the designs are really good.
Yes, I
like that one.
I fucking love that. I love it so much.
I made like a really evil Ed. Or Eddie. Made like a really evil Eddie. This is so shit. Let's see yours first. Oh, yeah. I like how your Ed looks like those worm on a string things.
I drew him like Bart.
He is kind of like Bart.
I drew Bart, but Ed. So he has like a unibrow and a very long head.
There you go. Bart Ed.
Bart Ed. Oh my god.
You can see they got progressively shittier as time goes on.
You drew Ed like so on model.
It's because I draw mouths like that all the time. I kind of draw that face all the time.
It's so great. I love it. You've been killing it with the art lately.
Have I? I feel like I really haven't been.
Let's roll chowder. Let's roll chowder.
Okay.
Chowder.
Okay. I can draw chowder.
Have you ever watched Chowder?
Yeah, of course I watched Chowder.
Chowder. Hell yeah.
It has a lot of good jokes.
I love it so much.
I like that one joke where it's like Chowder draws on the screen and then I can't remember his name, but the elephant mammoth guy cleans up the lines that Chowder made, and then Chowder's like, what about the channel ident? He's like, I tried, I can't get rid of that one.
I can't get rid of that. I love just the amount of fourth wall breaking it does. Like how they were so poor that they couldn't afford budgeting.
That was a good one.
So the voice actors had to do a car wash.
Rada. I also like there's something about the way that they do like clothes and shit and like texturing that I like, that you've never seen another show do that. Where it's like they got the texturing, like they got the texture for the clothes and shit, and then it's just a thing that's a static image while they like animate over it.
It's a very clever way to just do like very complicated patterns, which is why everything in that show is a complicated pattern.
But it stands out. Makes it look really recognizable as like a art style choice. The crazy part is that it's something that if they wanted to do it in 3D, they'd be able to replicate it really well and really easily.
Yeah.
Because all they'd have to do is tag the texture to the camera instead of to a UV.
Yeah. You can do that in Blender right now.
Future to Bread can show it.
Show it off right now.
Or you know,
that is so cool.
If you don't want to, then you don't have to though. I have an idea that I don't know if it's gonna translate at all. But what species is Chowder even supposed to be? It's supposed to be like a little raccoon guy.
He's like a little, I think he's like meant to be a raccoon.
Because he's got the little raccoon tail, but like he doesn't have any other like distinctive raccoon features, to be honest.
Because he's fat.
Hey, so Super. Still looks like a cat though.
True. Like Super's not a raccoon. He's a cat. Stupid.
True. You got me there.
Yeah. I always get you there.
I'm sure I'm drawing stuff a little big, aren't I?
Maybe. But don't worry, I'll always stay in my little corner.
Yeah, I just don't want to overtake the canvas, you know? I have a bad habit of doing that.
Don't worry, I have a bad habit of not giving myself enough space, and then my drawings get
then complaining that you have no space and then never doing anything to fix it.
True, but I don't want to protrude into your little area so I don't spoil myself.
I think Truffles is one of the best characters on the show, though.
She literally just embodies like angry grandma.
Literally.
Angry but loving grandma. And I love her voice work.
Me too. I think she's got like one of the best voices on the show. Yeah. That's one where it's like, that's a character that I instantly recognize by the voice.
Oh, definitely. Also Mundell.
Right? I love Mung. He's so funny.
He's one of my favorite cartoon characters.
I also, you know what? At cost of sucking the show's dick too much, I just think that show is like one of the best Cartoon Network shows put out, to be honest.
It's just so, it's so erratic but funny, but I feel like
it's got such personality and charm. It's not trying to be anything, you know? It's just trying to be just funny.
It's just trying to be Chowder.
Right? Literally. I always respect shows that aren't trying to be anything like super serious. They just want to be, you know, unabashedly weird and stupid.
Yeah, that's why Smiling Friends is awesome.
I love Smiling Friends.
I also love Smiling Friends.
I love you.
Nope.
Okay.
That's you're supposed to love Bean.
I do.
Fucking idiot.
I love you like a brother.
Wow, that makes it better.
Yay.
Unless you're from Alabama.
That was good.
I am done.
Hold on, I'm drawing the little bunny thing.
Little fucking idiot, stupid thing.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. I'm done.
All right. Oh, the little is fucking Chowder's fucking
his little stalker.
Girlfriend. Yeah. Oh my god.
Do you like my little drawings?
I love this all.
I quite like the way that
you really you've been on model for a lot of fucking characters because this just looks like Schnitzel.
That's his name. Why did I fucking forget his name? I feel bad for forgetting his name, but yes, Schnitzel.
Yeah.
I like how you say I've been on model and my Chowder looks like a slug.
No, I was talking about fucking...
No, yeah, I get it, yeah. Well, I've always liked Schnitzel's design, right? When I was talking about designs I liked, I was specifically drawing Schnitzel and thinking of him.
Yeah. I wanted to draw Schnitzel, but I was like, nah, I gotta draw Mungdal.
Chowder.
Chowder. Put nicotine in my system.
Chowder, you put nicotine in the birthday cake. Then I drew a little truffles here.
Yeah, see the little truffle.
I like your weird wrinkly mung who's like fucking balding and dying. This is like fucking late stage chemo mung.
Yeah, I was about to say. So just Mung Doll if he was Walter White and Chowder's Jesse Pinkman.
Chowder.
Oh, I should have drawn that.
Chowder, you've gotta put the blue sky in the bag, Chowder.
Alright, we got 2 more cartoons.
Alright, I'm gonna pick the Powerpuff Girls, all 3 of them, as the one that I want to do next. Because how do you do Cartoon Network without one of the most iconic Cartoon Network shows of all time?
Yeah, Samurai Jack.
I have a couple of friends that I know who like Samurai Jack. And
yeah, I'm one of them.
I'm sure if they fucking saw me drawing this Samurai Jack, they'd be like, "You fucking asshole, you're discrediting one of the best shows ever! You fucking bitch!" So I assume since you're a big fan of Samurai Jack, you watched the last season, right? On Adult Swim?
Yup.
How'd that turn out?
Yup. It was pretty good. I liked it.
That's good.
But you know, sometimes I do be a little consumer baby. So like anything I really, well, not to that kind of extent, because I fucking hate Killing Floor 3 even though I'm a Killing Floor fan.
I mean, I feel like everyone gets like a couple of passes to just be like, to be a consumer enjoyer if they, you know. Because like the thing is that like a lot of people treat mid-tier content as like the worst thing ever, when truthfully mid-tier content is just fine.
It's just mid-tier content.
Right. People take it way too seriously. You know, like I'm an enjoyer of mid-tier content.
Yeah, but I think like it is kind of bad to just kind of be so mid that you just get forgotten. Yeah,
but I mean, here's the thing though with that, Fox, is that you have to remember that mid-tier content is important because it uplifts good content.
True.
So like I'm not saying that you can't criticize mid-tier content. I'm just saying that like this culture that we have, or like this era that we're in, where it's like things have to be perfect or they're absolute dog shit, is kind of bad, because then it just raises the expectation that everything should be like functionally flawless, otherwise it's not worth having around. And it's like, you know, we can't have something like Cyberpunk or Elden Ring, you know, things that are perceived to be like flawless without things that are like bad.
Yeah.
It's all about like proportional quality. That's a thought that I've had. That's a thought that I've had for a few years now.
What I mainly mean with like stuff being so boring that it's forgettable, it's mainly like not something that, you know, I came out, I'm like, well, wasn't really the best, but I did have a fun time.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about something that was just so unimaginably like bland that it was just bad.
Yeah, like Killing Floor.
Well, Killing Floor was both unimaginably bad and unimaginably boring. From the beta, at least.
Do you think you'll check out the full game? Because I assume if you bought the beta, you'll get the full game.
No, you don't buy the beta. It was an open beta.
Oh, okay.
Which was why I was able to stream it.
I see. See, all the betas that I've participated in were closed betas where I was not allowed to talk about them.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, because now I'm seeing people just post Skate 4 beta clips and I'm like, oh, are we allowed to do that now?
And then they get DMC'd.
I don't know if they've been DMC'd, that's the thing.
Oh. Then I don't know.
Why can I not figure out how to draw Samurai Jack in like an interesting way?
I think I've figured out a way to interestingly produce him. To make a Samurai Jack.
Well, hail Hitler,
No, Jesse, it's my bad, Mr. White. I didn't mean that. Well, Hell Hitler, bitch.
I at some point I really should sit down and watch Breaking Bad well and proper.
You should. You really should. Because I recently watched it with
Uber.
Yeah, my Uber, my super dude 426.
You're super pooky.
Dude, it's so fucking good. Sometimes like a meme clip can like appear, but I'm just like so engrossed into the show that I don't think about it. That's how good it was. Like it's literally so good that I think I've spoiled myself.
Yeah. It's fair. I mean, when you there's pieces of media that I like so much that I can't help but like look into it, you know. Like we've been playing. We're still playing through Metopia on the channel, but I know how it ends already. I know how the game ends. Because I was like, man, I like this game so much. I want to see what the ending is already.
Even though the funny thing is, I think the first Steam game I bought was Terraria. Even though I played it on the Edba.
The first Steam game that I bought was, so I got gifted Gary's Mod by a friend, so he wanted to play it with me. But the first Steam game that I bought was the first game in that We Were Here series that I play with Convo on the channel.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's good. I like that one.
I don't know how to draw fucking katana.
Draw Sephiroth, and then you'll be able to draw a katana.
So just a very long fucking sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna draw what's her face being impaled by it.
Her name is Aerith with a TH. Fucking piss me off with that. No, I'm kidding. Fucking the audacity though. The audacity though of saying that to a known Final Fantasy VII fan in call. The audacity of this wench.
Yep.
We should, man, we should do a Final Fantasy episode. I'd love to see your takes on some of the characters.
See me struggle to draw the characters because I don't really know anything past like Cloud and
Sephiroth.
And also Sephiroth, but also the B guy with
Barrett
with gun arm. Barrett, yeah.
Guy who has like one of the fucking most upsetting backstories in the entire game.
Yeah.
Oh man, I loved.
He also has a gun arm.
I don't know if I told you this. I think I told Super because we were playing Resident Evil at the time, but they kept it pretty 1-to-1 in Rebirth, Barrett's backstory, but then like they gave the boss fight in that area, the guy is supposed to be like a old friend of Barrett's who also has a gun arm, but for some reason they gave him like Resident Evil style mutations, and I'm like, what the fuck happened here? How did you fuck up? Like, the rest of this is almost flawless. How did you fuck this part up? The most important part. Like, I still like it. I just sit there and I'm like, what the fuck happened? Was Square Enix literally just doing like a bunch of shit that they thought, oh, well, people like this in other games, we should do it in ours?
Let's just change it.
Like, I swear to God, that's the entire thought process behind Rebirth, is just, people like this in other games, so let's do it in ours so people like our game.
I freaking love it. I love it so much. Well, I'm done with my Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, me too, to be honest. I think we did the same joke.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Alright, well, go look at mine then.
Foolish samurai. Yeah. I love that video.
Samurai fool.
Yeah. Because whenever we did Samurai Jack, that's just all I could really think of for a bit. I just redraw the joke.
That is a good joke. But I kind of touched on the same scene.
Samurai fool.
And Professor Utonium's in the back, just like,
yeah. I'm Professor Utonium.
You did a really good job recreating it, though.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I just knew that it was like fucking ugly and wrinkly.
That's
So just
basically yeah. That's
toned
it.
it up to the max. I love drawing like ugly, wrinkly fucking characters. Is this the trader from Resident Evil 7? Where he's like, oh ho ho, Ethan, you should go into my shop.
No, it's the Scotsman from Samurai Jack.
Oh.
See, look, there's his big beard.
Okay, yeah, there he is. I'm like, why are you drawing just some fat dude? Oh.
Yeah, you get it. You get it.
I understand.
You understood that reference.
No. I understand the struggles of what's his face, the guy who hates Perry the Platypus.
Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, Doofenshmirtz. I understand him because I literally just had a Perry the Platypus moment.
Oh, we're doing the Pouty Puff Girls.
Yeah, we're doing some Pouty Puff Girls.
All right, here's how you draw a Pouty Puff. You draw a circle, 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 square, circle, 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 and I just drew Isaac from the Binding of Isaac. The like little series of Binding of Isaac animations that I did for Kate are really good.
I just love the look of Binding of Isaac.
Right?
Especially Isaac and his he's a stupid little baby.
I don't know if I ever talked about this on Bread Plays or anywhere, but I think I made my social teacher very uncomfortable in junior high. Because
Really?
I had found out about the Binding of Isaac and I just kept talking about it in class, and he kept giving me weird looks. So I think I like fucking upset him or something.
Does he not like the Binding of Isaac? Does he not fuck with it?
I don't know. Part of me thinks that he was like a deeply Catholic man or a deeply religious man.
Oh yeah, they'll prove it.
So, I mean, when you talk about a game, when you are me, an a-religious kid who did not grow up religious, talking about a game that is very much not exactly like anti-religion, but, you know, same vein as Moral Oral, where it's like, it's not about how religion is bad, it's how people use religion to do bad things.
Yeah.
Because I'm surprised that people were able to, like, grasp that on TikTok about Moral Oral, because TikTok is not exactly the bastion of media literacy.
I mean, to be fair though, they were probably told, "Oh yeah, this is a talk about religion and how people use it, or it can be bad."
Right?
And they just kind of took that and regurgitated it.
It is funny that I see a lot of people posting thirst traps for Clay, out of all people. I'm like, is this really the character you want to like fucking go after?
To be fair, a lot of people thirst trap over like the worst kind of people imaginable.
Literally. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any good character in Moral Oral to thirst trap over, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's kind of the whole point of the show.
because like the only good character is a kid.
Right.
Like morally good, which is Moral Oral.
And even then, can you really even say that Oral is like a morally good person?
It's mainly because he has childish innocence, which is
The best way I describe it is that Oral tries his hardest to be morally good, but unfortunately, the city that he lives in, or this town that he lives in, fights him on every time he tries to.
yeah.
It's really the best way to describe it. So I'm not gonna lie, the original idea that I had was not the idea that I'm doing. Lehowever, it is a good idea, the one that I'm doing.
Really?
At least I
Is it
think
gonna
so.
be a super cool idea?
Yeah, it's like the show Invincible, you know?
Wow. I love Invincible.
Did you ever hear about that live action Powerpuff Girls that was in development for a brief window of time?
Did not.
You lucky
actually.
bastard. I did. It was terrible. I even saw the leaked pilot episode that was rolling around a few months back. It was bad. Oh, it was fucking nasty. Am I overdoing it with another art piece? Probably. Do I really need to color it in? Yes. Because then the joke is lost otherwise.
Would be lost media.
Can jokes be lost media?
Yeah. It's called forgetting them.
True. It's gotta be a lot of jokes that are lost media then, if that's the thought process.
There's bound to be like sick jokes that we would fucking laugh our asses off, but we just never get recommended them.
Right? There's gotta be some fucking brilliant like new jokes out there that we just never get to learn about because like YouTube is suppressing it.
Yeah.
Fucking YouTube. Ruining all the good jokes.
Fuck you, YouTube. You piece of shit.
That's what I think of YouTube.
But then YouTube proceeds to sometimes give me like sick recommendations. I'm like, whoa, that's so freaking awesome.
I love how YouTube keeps recommending me like 2 View Jimmies that are playing like Minecraft episode 1982.
Yeah.
Because every time without fail, I get recommended those videos and I'm like, well, there's gotta be a reason they're on episode 1000. It's gotta be good. They're on episode 1000.
You would think.
And then the answer is always just no, they are just playing through Minecraft in the slowest way possible.
Like, hey guys, welcome to episode 850.
Today we're gonna organize the inventory for 20 minutes.
Now it looks stupid. No. No, I'm gonna make fun of.
It's okay, Fox. I promise I won't make fun of you.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm gonna come see yours. Wow. I like that it's like Autism Creature, Isaac, and fucking Tronbon from the Mega Man series.
Yeah.
That's good. I feel like you've perfectly encompassed their personalities, though.
Basically.
Out of all of them, Bubbles would be the most likely to be like Autism Creature.
Yeah, and then, fucking, fuck, I can't even think of her name.
Blossom?
Yeah, Blossom. Blossom's just Isaac.
Literally.
She goes, oh.
That is actually a really, like, nice drawing of Buttercup. I like the pose. Interesting.
Yeah. Originally I was just gonna make her like a stupid creature. I gave her like these elongated lips.
Wow.
And she was just like kind of looking like this.
Jeez, that sure like, is a creature.
But look, I'm gonna turn Blossom epic. Just you.
Oh my god.
Whoa. These Vicks all along.
Oh my god. Wow, we've really brought this back.
We really brought this back together. It's a Vix Isaac.
Vixic.
New Isaac character. Vitzik. Now I'm gonna give her a bunch of items that make her look like a fucking goopy goblin.
That make her look like a La Criciera.
La Criciera.
Well, this has been a very productive episode of Drawing Show, I'd say.
Yeah, I think we had a fun little time.
Fox, you want to promo anything?
But mainly just follow my YouTube channel.
Follow his YouTube channel for sick EDM trap beats.
Yep.
Beats to study / relax to.
Beats to be furious and mad to. I actually
beats
don't
to
make
furiously masturbate to.
Yes, I make those, by the way.
It's just shitty like EDM with sampling of hardcore porn.
Yeah, just like my favorite music artist, Rob Zombie.
I don't think he does that.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he had a song that has like a woman moaning.
I mean, I know that's like most of his songs because fucking Sherry Moon Zombie is fucking also on on a bunch of his work.
But yeah, you can follow my YouTube channel for animations because I make animations and shit.
Fox will also send you pictures of his feet if you follow him on Twitter.
This is true.
It's not true.
I'll draw. If I reach 1,000 followers on my Twitter.com, then I'll draw Vix with her boobies out.
What about Vix with her feet out? That's what people really want to see.
Vix doesn't have feet.
Oh.
I'm sorry to say this. But Arctis has this. Like, I'll draw Arctis with his feet out.
I mean, you don't have to. I've drawn the dogs out already.
Those aren't dogs. Those are feet. You fucking loser.
Well, he's the dog.
He's got that dog in him. Because he's the dog.
Yeah, with the weird forehead thing that we talked about.
Yeah, the weird forehead thing that I press into.
So, yeah, if you want to follow OddFox, this shit will be down in the bio. If you want to follow me, you can subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe
to
Brett, not
else.
me.
And if you want to go follow OddFox, it's twitter.com/superdude426.
Do not go there. You're going to see the worst things imaginable.
Like Larry.
But yeah.
Okay, that's everything.
thank you
Goodbye,
for
guys.
watching,
Bye.
I'm Jeff the Killer. I'm Jeff the Killer.
Who's this little
This is
guy?
the fucking Grangle Simpson that I was telling you about.
That's not, Grangle Simpson's not real. Shut up. You're like how your dick. You're not. Grangle Simpson's
real.
not fucking real.
I swear to fucking God, he is real.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
I fucking swear, Fox, he's real.
I know you're a little Satan worshiping bastard.